Hi to everyone. I am Dr. K.S.Rangasamy, Professor, Department of Management Studies, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Tiruchengood. Now we are going to discuss about the history of behavioral finance, which is coming under the subject of behavioral finance. In the mid of 1950s, the field of finance has been dominated by the traditional financial model developed by the economists of the University of Chicago. The central assumption of the traditional financial model is that the people were very rational and they know where to invest, how much to invest and what to invest, and how long they have to hold, when they have to withdraw. All these kind of rationalities are known to people. So the people were considered as some rational people in traditional financial model, which was the central assumption of olden behavioral finance. And standard financial theories, or otherwise called as the central financial theories, which are based on the premise that investors behave rationally and stocks and bond markets are very efficient. Not only the behavior of the people were very rational, but also the second basic assumption of central financial theory or traditional financial theory is the bond market or the stock market is very efficient. That was the second basic assumption of the traditional financial model. As the financial economists were assuming that people behaved rationally while making financial decisions, psychologists also found that economic decisions are made in an irrational manner. So the two members, which means the financial economists are believing that people are rational, but psychologists believe that people were irrational. So the two ends are very contrary. So they challenge this assumption of standard financial models. Cognitive errors and extreme emotional bias can cause investors to make bad investment decisions, thereby acting in an irrational manner. Since the past few decades, field of behavioral finance has evolved to consider how personal and social psychology influence the financial decision and behavior of investors in general. The finance field was reluctant to accept the view of psychologists who had proposed the behavioral finance models. The behavioral finance was considered first by the psychologist Daniel Kahneman and the economist Vernon Smith, who were awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics in the year of 2002. This was the time when financial economists were started believing that the investors behaves irrationally and human brains process information using shortcuts and emotional filters even in investment decisions. It is an attempt to explain how the psychological dimensions influence investment decisions of individual investor. How perception influences the mutual funds market as a whole. So it is worth exploring whether field of psychology helps investors to make more reasonable investment decisions. Behavioral finance is the concept which was emerged thereon and developed with an inputs taken from the field of psychology and finance. So it tries to understand the various puzzling factors in stock markets to offer better explanations for the same. These factors or abnormalities were initially termed as market anomalies, as they could not be explained in the neoclassical framework. To answer the increased number and types of market anomalies, the new approach to financial markets had emerged, which is named as an behavioral finance. Behavioral finance is defined as the study of the influence of socio-psychological factors on an asset's price. It focuses on investors' behavior and their investment decision-making process. Behavioral finance is the study of investors' psychology while making financial decisions. It is the study of the influence of psychology and sociology on the behavior of financial practitioners and the subsequent effect on the market. According to behavioral finance, investors' market behavior derives from psychological principles of decision-making to explain why people buy or sell a particular stock. So behavioral finance focuses upon how investor interprets and acts on information to take various investment decisions. Here we have to apply our own mindset and our own experience. So when you are trading on the stock market, when you see the mobile app notifications, you could realize that you will have the curiosity to look after that notification, and your brain will compare whether you are going on a right track, whether that notification is correct or not. You won't analyze even, but you will apply that particular information on your own trade or purchase or sell, and then we will react accordingly. So this could be a simple explanation for this particular information. So behavioral finance focuses upon how investor interprets and acts on information to take various investment decisions. So behavioral finance can be explained as a modern finance in which it seeks the reasons of stock market anomalies by justifying them with explanation of various biases that investor has while taking the investment decisions. Behavioral finance is an add-on paradigm of finance which seeks to supplement the standard theories of finance by introducing behavioral aspects to the decision-making process. Behavioral finance deals with individuals and ways of gathering and using information. At its core, behavioral finance analyzes the ways that people make financial decisions. Behavioral finance seeks to understand and predicts systematic financial market implications of psychological decision processes. In addition, it focused on the application of psychological and economic principles for the improvement of financial decision makings. So, behavioral finance is the combination of psychology, sociology, and finance. So, this is what I have just told you. It is a combination of psychology, sociology, and finance. So, definition of behavioral finance. There are a lot of formal definitions which are given by a lot of authors. In the year of 1998, as I said earlier in my previous slide, this is the subject which has been gradually emerged in the year of 2002. It has been explored largely by the financial area. In 1998, Linter has defined behavioral finance as being study of human interprets and acts on information to make informed investment decisions. As like that, Olson has defined this behavioral finance as behavioral finance seeks to understand and predict systematic financial market implications of psychological decision process. Same way, in 2009, Forbes have defined behavioral finance as a science regarding how psychology influences the financial market. This view emphasizes that individuals are affected by psychological factors like cognitive biases in their decision making rather than being rational and wealth maximizing. In the year of 2007, Sewell has stated that behavioral finance challenges the theory of market efficiency by providing insights into why and how market can be inefficient due to irrationality in human behavior. Meaning of behavioral finance. Behavioral finance is the study of influence of psychology on the behavior of financial practitioners and the subsequent effect on the market. According to behavioral finance, investors' market behavior derives from psychological principles of decision making to explain why people buy or sell a particular stock. Behavioral finance focuses upon how investor interprets and acts on information to take various investment decisions. In addition, behavior finance also places emphasis on investors' behavior leading to various market anomalies. Behavioral finance is the study of investor psychology while making financial decisions. Investors fall prey to their own and sometimes others' mistakes due to use of emotions in financial decision making. For many financial advisors, behavioral finance is still an unfamiliar and unused subject. There are some financial advisors, however, who have taken the time to read and learn about behavioral finance and use it in practice with good results. These advisors realize that being successful is just as much as about building great relationships with clients, and it is about delivering investment performance. So, understanding how clients actually think and behave in the market is the key important factor for any financial advisor. So, this subject is not only important for the investor, but also it is important for all financial advisors. Thank you, students.